Well, I hope you've had a good time playing about and getting to know App Inventor 2. Now we're going to just make a test app. It's not really an app. It'll just be a button that when you click it, the text will read, "Hello, my first app." So let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is drag and drop a button into the viewer. This is what we will click on, and then we will drag and drop a label into the viewer. So this is where the text will be displayed. So you see everything that's been dragged here has appeared in the components. So I'll click on button 1 because that's that, and I'm going to rename it My Button and save that. And the label, I'm just going to rename it My Label. And click OK. So these are the components. As you click on each one, their properties appear here. So for my button, first of all, I'm going to change the position of the button. So I just simply drag and drop it so that the label is on top and the button is underneath. So when I click my button, the text will appear above it. I'm going to change the font size to 28. Press enter, and as you can see, the size of the text has been changed. I'm also going to change the name that appears on the button. You will find that in the property section. If you scroll down, you will find the text. I'm going to change it from text for button 1 to click. And as you can see, the text has now been changed to click. I'm going to make the text bold, and I'm going to change the background colour of the button from none to grey, and then I'm going to change the colour of the actual text from black, if I scroll down here, to text colour, and I'm going to change it to blue. And as you can see here, the text is now blue and the background is grey. Now going on to the label. I'm going to change the background colour of the label from none to green. I'm going to remove where it says text for label 1. I'm going to delete that in text. As you can see, the text has gone. So now we're going to go over to the blocks by clicking here. Our components are here, as you can see, my label and my button. So if I click on my button, then it's got all the controls that I can use. So what we want it to do is to return some information when it's clicked. So when my button is clicked, so we're going to click on there because that's the one we want. And what we want it to do is to return some text. So we go down now to my label, and we look for text, which is right here. So we just click that, and as you can see, these are like puzzle pieces, and this will just slot together and you will hear a click like so. So basically we are saying when my button is clicked, then a label will return some information. So we're now going to tell it what we want it to say by clicking on text. And because we are going to determine what it says, we just want the blank one at the top there. Click on that, and then drag and drop it there. So again, when my button is clicked, my label will show some text, and the text will be, hello, my first app. In order to run it, you will need to either run the emulator or connect to AL Companion, which I have demonstrated in another video, but I will include some screenshots of my phone. Right, so now it's your turn to have a go. Feel free to change the size, the font, the colour of your buttons. You can call it whatever you want, you can rename them. And then in your blocks, you will need this because you want your button to be clicked and you want it to return some text, but you can change this to anything you want. You have a go, let me know how you get on. Okay, now let's change things up a bit. Instead of pressing the button and having it read hello, my first app, let's have it actually say it. So the way we do this is we can delete my label like so, and we're going to go down to media. We're in the user interface, we're going to go down past layout to media, and then we're going to drag a text to speech component. As you can see, it doesn't stay in the viewer. You can see it right here. Because it's not a visible thing, it's not something you will see on your app, but it's something you will hear. It doesn't show up within the viewer. Then you go back to your blocks, and this time, instead of when my button is clicked, it types hello, my first app, we're going to have it speak it. So the first thing you do is click on text to speech within your list of components, and as you can see right here, call text to speech, it will speak it. So you click that one, and then you drag and you drop. And then you're going to tell it what to actually say, not what to type. So you go back to text, click on the blank one, drag and drop it there, and we want it to say the same thing, hello, my first app. And that's it. And you test it As you can hear, I'll do that again.
Hello, my first app.
You can make it say anything as long as it's typed right here. It will say it. Now it's your turn. See what you can make your app say. As long as it's typed here, it will say it. So be careful what you choose. You have a play.